G'day guys, Lee here for another CoinSlot video. I appreciate you guys subscribing and tuning in, and also for the comments that you leave on the videos. And I really hope that you follow along the journey. It's going to be a very interesting one, as we've just seen this week with the cryptocurrency apocalypse. Well, the correction in the market, should I say. We saw Bitcoin have a massive drop, which has obviously affected my portfolio, which is what I'm going to go into and share with you guys in a second. But first of all, I just wanted to give you an update on a video that I did previously where I said I may have lost 30,000 Australian dollars. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, check out the video. There's been a number of exchanges that have got back to me and actually taken the Google Authenticator two-factor authentication off my account. So I'm able to log back in and reset it up. So I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on the exchanges that have been excellent to deal with and the ones I'm still yet to hear from. So there's two companies that I want to mention, CoinSpot and CoinExchange.io. These two companies were certainly the first to get back to me within 24 hours, which the other exchanges that I heard from are listed on the screen here, and I also thank them very much, but it did take a little bit longer to get in touch with them. Now the last category is two exchanges that one I've heard from but haven't actioned anything, and the other one I just haven't heard anything from. Big one I've heard from, but the translation with the Chinese and English is been quite difficult, to be honest. HitBTC, I haven't heard a thing from. Fortunately, in this video, I can still track all my trades and everything like that because I'm using cointracking.info. Now we've got that out of the way, let's just dive in. I'm not going to go through all the different tokens and coins and tell you exactly what they are. I'm just going to go through the figures here. If you're not sure what you're seeing here, this is the value at the transaction. This is how many of the tokens or coins I've got, and this is its current value. So you can see there's been a massive drop, and that's due to this coin apocalypse that's really happened. All right, so big one balance. BTC, I've got a bit of Bitcoin. It's dropped in a little bit of value. Due though has gained about $100, which is cool. Cardano and AppCoin, you can see both are down significantly. Also ELF as well. I really like ELF, and I really want this one to do quite well and at least double in February. Metal, which is a new sort of coin that I've purchased since the last video. This one has gone down. I expect all these prices to rise in February as the market corrects itself. Now, apologies if you can hear some noises in the background. It's my two cats wandering around. They love just being in the same room. Omize Go, you've got Quantum, TNT, TRX, VIB, and also ZEC, they're all down. This is really hurting. Binance is probably my worst exchange at the moment. I'm down 10 grand. I think if this were to improve, I would be breaking even. Coin tracking balance is the next one. That's just the purchase price for this program, so don't worry about that. CoinSpot is next, and we can see here that I've withdrawn some Bitcoin, and there's also some Verge which I've withdrawn as well. I was happy to take that at a loss. It wasn't a huge amount, so no troubles there. EOS is the only one that's up, as well as ZRX. Ripple is really hurting still, and also Tron is majorly hurting. POS is the next one. I've just moved some Ethereum in there, ready to purchase something in the future. Ether Delta balance has gone down significantly since the last video, and that's because I've invested in some other altcoins, ICOs, as well as some pre-sale events. HIN is still holding well, and I see this growing in the next couple of months. Gate.io, DBC has tanked. NAS, it's not done too well either. HitBTC, the exchange I can't get into. Bitcoin Cash is $900 down. Dent is up. DIM has just tanked. I'm not too fussed about that $100. This one I'm down significantly, and TRX Tron, I'm onto a winner there because I got it nice and cheap. Now, based on my research and trading, I've learned not to have all your eggs in one basket, which is why I had a cash reserve sitting on the side. I wanted to make sure that for times like this, I could capitalize on the situation, which is what I've done here with Internet of Things. I actually ended up purchasing about 500,000 of them, and it's grown significantly in the last 24 hours, which has really seen a rise on this exchange. Yi, DTA, as a few coins that I've actually purchased. They're not doing too well because the Bitcoin price was quite high when I first started. You can see here I've actually already taken a gain of 2,286. My unrealized gain, if I was to take it all now, is 4,671. So I do like to take some profit off the top and reinvest that in other altcoins. I'll put it back into fiat. There we go, that's that one. You can see here it's growing as well. I'm hoping there's going to be a bit of a rise on Internet of Things. The next one is a new purchase. It's Key. It's not doing too well. Live EDU wallet, this is an ICO that I've participated in. Ended up spending about 1 Ether on that, and I'm hoping that rises as well. 10 Neo sitting in my Neo wallet, and I traded some Ethereum for it. It's held its value, but the reason why I had it in there was in anticipation for the Key ICO, which I couldn't even get in and load the website when it was time to actually purchase it with my 10 Neo, which was very frustrating. So I've just got that sitting there for the time being. Show has dropped in half in value. Stocks exchange, I've got some Intense coin, and that's done extremely well because I got in nice and early. Transcodium is another ICO that I've participated in since the last video. I've spent about 1 Ether on that as well. That's my cat. Hello Hokkaido. You want to join the video? I'm going to say hi to everyone on YouTube. Hey? Okay, so this is Hokkaido, and there's also Snowy as well. So if you see Snowy jump in the video, you know who she is, they're brother and sister. I've just refreshed the page and looking at the totals, 83 in, and we're currently sitting at 73. So we're down about 10 grand. All right, so just refreshing the page, you can see here I've got 83,000 in and 73,000 currently as my balance. So I'm down 10 grand. Now this is climbed significantly over the last couple of days. It was down at 50. So 50,000 Australian. Was I worried? A little bit, but I knew what the market was doing. It was correcting itself. I was more interested in holding my coins and not selling, doing a mad rush trying to save everything. That's the worst thing that I find that you can do. I wanted to hold everything because I know the market is going to correct itself and we're going to see some rises coming in late January and February. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a bit of an insight into where I'm investing my money, and you can see exactly what altcoins I'm buying. Now, I think the market is going to correct itself, as I said before, in January and February, and my goal is to actually scrape some of the profits off the top, put it into fiat or into Bitcoin, and hopefully that rises and gains in value. So next week, I'm hoping to be maybe a little bit down, but heading towards February, I want to start seeing my account rise. So thanks very much for watching. Remember to subscribe and follow me on Telegram under CoinSlot, and I'll see you there.